Hi guys, welcome to Coding Beetle, and in this video I will say you about the final variable, that is how variables can be overridden. So let's give int variable equals to 15. So in interior variable var we are giving a value 15, and after that in var we are giving a value 20. So let's print it by saying var, and now if I print it, then you can see that we will get the value 20, because here we gave the value 15, but after that again we put 20 in the same variable, that is it is overwriting the variable that was previously given. So now we will get 20. So let's see what we get. Here you can see we are not getting the value 15, instead we are getting the value 20. But if you want that this value should not be changed, means no matter whatever values we give, it should not ever change, then we just have to give a keyword, that is Java's inbuilt keyword, it is final. So now if we run it, here you can see we will get an error, because after declaring that it is the final value, we cannot give another value to it. So let's show you the error. Here you can see expectation is thread min Java lang error unresolved compilation problem. The final local variable var cannot be assigned. As you can see, the final local variable, that is it is the final variable. But now if I remove this var, then you can see we will get the variable that is stored in the you can get the value that is stored in the variable var. Here now you are getting 15. So we will print a float variable. So for float variable we have to declare float, that is the type of the variable, and then my float, that is the variable name, and we are giving 4.56, that is the value, that is the floating value. But we have to give f just to tell the Java compiler that this is a floating value, and if anything goes wrong, then don't print any error, just print the value as it is. So now let me show you by printing this. Here you can see we are getting the float value, and if you have any question about that why the f is not there, because f is just to declare that it is a floating variable, means it is a floating value, means it does not have anything relating with the particular value. It is just to tell the compiler that it is a floating value, and we should not get any error in printing this. There is another thing I want to show you, that is, suppose in string I am giving a variable, taking a variable name and giving it a value, for example Steve, and now if you want to say that hi Steve or hello Steve, Then how will you do that? So for that, first of all, what you want to say, you have to write that, let it be hello, and give a space, then concatenate it. And by meaning concatenate it, I want to say that joining the sentence. And we're writing name. Here what is doing, that with the string that is given, or with the sentence or string or whatever you are giving here in the system.out.println, it is concatenating or joining it with our variable, that is Steve, with our variable name that is giving the output Steve. So now if I run it, you will see it will say hello Steve. Here you can see it is saying hello Steve. But if it is first name and I want to give another variable as last name, let it be Jones, Steve Jones, and I want to concatenate it in a third variable, that will be a string, because we are concatenating two string values, so it will give a final output as string only. And let it be full name, and let's say if name plus, we are giving a space in it because it does not have any space. Whenever you concatenate two values, it does not have space in it, means as here they don't have any space in their characters, so you have to give the space by ourselves. So after that, last name. So now if we run, let's change this value and give full name. Now let's run it and see what happens. Here you can see hello Steve Jones. So this is how you can concatenate two string variables. Now if there is integer values, for example, think in x and y, and in x we have value 5, and in y we have value 10. Then while we do system.out.println, there if you want x plus y, then it will simply add the two values instead of concatenating it, because here it knows that both are integer values, and we don't want to concatenate them. So let's run it. See, here we are getting 5 plus 10 equals 15. And if you want to say that the number is 15 like that, then you can write the number is, then the value. So you can see now, so you can see now here we are getting 5 then 10, because we are concatenating a string with integer, so it is taking these two variables as string, because we are just putting them with a string. If you want to get the value of it, then we have to put it in parentheses and then run it. Now you can see, now you will get the correct value. Here you can see we are getting 15. The number is 15. So this is how it works and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.